When you have a license plate that says great driver, oh, you better be good. Let's check him out. Yeah, turn signal. Turns into the proper lane. Oh yeah, this is a great driver. Welcome to The Dense and the Dangerous, starring Toronto and the GTA's worst drivers, plus 3 pedestrians. First, the Dense. You ever leave your car at the mechanics and wonder what goes on? Well, when they go out for a test drive with your car, sometimes they do a silly thing like this. And for the first time in history, it's not the Audi's fault. I'm just sitting at Markville Mall watching this debacle unfold in front of me, where these selfish people just block the intersection so they can make their left turn. And surprise, surprise, a little black BMW here goes right through the stop sign. Bah! Stop signs. I'm a BMW. Same intersection! And I want you to pay attention. The right of way here is the people coming eastbound into the mall. They don't have a stop sign, but on the north and southbound, there are stop signs for them. And I want to see if you can spot the 3 things that go wrong here. Did you catch them? Well, I'll just show you number 1. This car comes to a stop, which is great, but does not give the right of way to this car that's coming into the mall. And now for number 2. Coming out from the left side of the screen, a stop sign and a black BMW. And what do you think he does when he sees a stop sign? I'm a BMW, I don't need to stop. And number 3. This person, actually it's the opposite problem. They stop when they're actually supposed to just go through, which confuses the other driver, and then I'm sure they just wave them through. But after all that, I admit that these kind of intersections are kind of confusing. Now this isn't a huge problem, but I notice this more often, where people kind of drift over and I wonder, distracted? Probably. I have a clip of a Jeep later on whose distraction led to major drifting. I'm a Porsche. I don't reverse for anybody, even though there's nobody behind me. Now, woo-wee! Light turns yellow. You don't even see that minivan on the right side of the screen just about to come in, and it's a should I stop or should I go? This minivan decides to go and the light turns red. The left turners in front of him are trying to clear the intersection and they go. What makes me laugh is nobody shows this guy any mercy. Everybody just goes. Everybody knows he wants to go through, but they're like, forget you, idiot. Now for the pedestrians. I'm not going to be too hard on this guy because I've done this before where I'm kind of distracted and thinking about things and I just don't even realize I'm crossing a red light. I have 0 problem stopping for somebody at a crosswalk, but I do have a problem with somebody who decides to cross diagonally across the road, which takes them longer to clear the intersection or the road. Makes no sense. In this next clip, I do have to slow down, and if you can't get across the street in time, then don't jaywalk. Simple. And now, the dangerous. Speaking of dangerous, we're going along at over 100 kilometers per hour, and this car right here decides, I need to get to the mall really quickly, and decides to come over and come to a complete stop. When the rest of the traffic has to brake, and I'm braking, and I'm checking in my rear view mirror, making sure nobody's going to come slam into me, while the rest of these cars just zoom right by us. Meanwhile, if they had just gone up a little bit further up the ramp, there's plenty of space to now safely slow down and merge, instead of putting me into harm's way and everybody else behind me. All because little Tommy wanted to go to the mall. I always seem to have a lot of clips here at this advanced left green. You'll see the cars start to go at the advanced left green. And there's a white van that goes kind of a little bit late, but as we're moving forward, of course, no video would be complete without a Beck Taxi driver doing something completely dumb, like we're trying to go through and you're going to turn left right in front of us? I don't think so. Now this next person must be an off-duty Beck driver because they do the same thing. I told you we have clips at the same intersection. Same intersection where that Beck Taxi came in, and the same thing happens here. I don't know what it is with left turn drivers, but they're just crossing in front waiting for an accident to happen. By the way, left turn drivers, you don't have the right of way. All lights are out. Police officer on that left corner there, but not helping with the traffic. Nuh-uh. Now I'm coming up to the line here. You know, everybody's doing a good job taking their turn, being courteous to each other. And on the right side here, you're going to see this car coming into the left turn lane and deciding just to go straight through. Not even coming to a stop like everybody else is, not noticing that there is no light working anymore, and just coming through. What is with these people turning left these days? Now this is a new double lane roundabout that they put in, and I do not trust anybody who's driving through these because this is a fairly new thing to people and they didn't really train anybody on this or do a big education. And as you can see here, this car just tries to go right through instead of making sure that it's clear. Again, they have to yield to the traffic inside the circle, but in this case they don't. Now what did you learn in driver training? To stop on train tracks or to not? And if you didn't take driver training, what did you learn in science? Big heavy train when it smashes into a little car will hurt big train, or the other way around. Either way, none of these people took any kind of education. As you can see here, they're just sitting on the tracks, and this is a train track where GO train goes by actually quite frequently on a regular scheduled basis. You gamble long enough, one day you're gonna lose. Now if you are, or you know this person who's driving the Jeep in front of me, you can ask them, what were you doing in this particular clip? As you'll see here, this person weaves in and out and can't figure out how to find their own lane. And it's not just once or twice, but it's for quite a while. So I'm just going to fast forward through most of it, but you'll see how much they are weaving back and forth. When I pulled up beside them, I was pretty sure that they were on their phone, but no, they weren't. They were just driving like that. Weird. So yeah, this guy. Watch out. Well, time for the joke of the day. Did you hear about the guy who had his left side cut off? He's alright now. Well, thanks for watching. Please drive carefully out there. If I see you driving out there and I catch you on my car cam, well, I'm sorry, but you deserve it. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next Ladybug Adventure.